Whether by plane, train, or automobile, you can expect big crowds if you are traveling this summer season. The group Airlines for America estimates U.S. airlines will break records, carrying more than 270 million people around the world during the months of June, July, and August. Orlando International Airport, among the nation's busiest airports. MCO is expected to see nearly 60 million passengers by year's end, many of those in the next few months. But as we find, speaking with passengers, airports, airlines, and U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, there are efforts to try to make traveling this summer a breeze.
I fly all the time.
Nancy Cox of Charleston, West Virginia, is no stranger to the hustle and bustle of travel.
We're here for a week.
A week of theme parks and cheer team competitions.
We got second place and fourth place.
Oh, that's really good.
And they got
out of 10 teams, so they really did amazing for a little cheer group from West Virginia.
They are among the millions who will fly in and out of Orlando International Airport this summer.
Pandemic reminded us we like to travel.
Danny Cox, no relation to Nancy, is Vice President of Guest Experience for Breeze Airways. The low-cost airline launched service 3 years ago, with MCO being among one of their first markets.
We're seeing very high demand. It's very good.
So good, in fact, Danny says Breeze is hiring more staff in Orlando.
We started to have an aircraft overnight here, and right after that, it made sense for us with the demand that was going on here to have crews here. And so our team members, our pilot and flight attendant team members at the first part of April started being a base for them.
Breeze and other U.S. airlines are collectively planning 27,000 daily flights this summer in the U.S. Most of these flights will be flown by the larger legacy carriers, including Delta, American, United, and Southwest, who faced an operational meltdown impacting millions in late 2022, costing them millions in refunds and $140 million in fines from the FAA.
We have opened some reviews of whether airlines are scheduling realistically.
U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg told me the FAA plans to watch airlines closely. New rules regarding refunds will go into effect in October.
Airlines were already supposed to refund you if you had a flight canceled or a major delay. But up until our rule, that wasn't really the default. You would have to ask for it. Sometimes you would have to haggle for it or even fight for it just to get your money back. Our rule changes that.
For those like Nancy Cox, she's hoping summer travel is a breeze.
This airport's a lot bigger than what we're used to. We normally fly into Sanford, so this is a whole lot bigger, but everything ran so smoothly and so nicely, and they were very, very courteous to all the kids and all of our bags. So that made a big difference.
And airlines say they are ready to deliver, but they are also leaning on the FAA to get fully staffed to help avoid major flight cancellations and delays. President Joe Biden is expected to sign that 5-year FAA reauthorization bill. That includes funding to hire and train more air traffic controllers, but the FAA cannot do it alone.